welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a Dungeons & Dragons character building session. This is the third session for the ASMR campaign, and the fourth character created on this channel. Today's character is going to be a Gnome Wizard. I gave my kids the choice between the various races and classes, and that's what they came up with. My daughter chose Gnome, my son chose Wizard. So we're gonna build that. We're gonna have various house rules as always. Not very many of them. Basically, the 5d6 drop the lowest rule for character creation, so that these characters don't get destroyed in the first game, especially for a wizard. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Alright, so as always, we have to start with our character sheet. I'm also trying something to muffle the sound of things hitting the table. As I noticed the last time I made a character, the sounds traveled and reverberated too much through the microphone, so there was a lot of thump 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 sounds, covering up like pencil scratches and whatnot. So hopefully we can fix that today. Let's see. That's sheet 1 and sheet 2. Player, it's going to be a Dragon Whisperer. Class is going to be Wizard. Level 1. The race is going to be Gnome. I'm not really sure why she picked a gnome. As always, we're playing in the 3.5 edition of the game, so Gnome is still a player race, a base player race at that. I believe it was 4.0 they decided to make Gnome a completely monster race and the Tiefling a player race, so I'm not really sure why. The alignment, let's go with chaotic good. It's a wizard, so obviously play with the more chaotic areas of magic, but still a good person generally, all around. Gender, let's make this one a female. Size is going to be small because she's a gnome. The eyes, let's do blue eyes, piercing blue eyes, red hair, and pale skin. The gnome is a wizard, so she spends a lot of time indoors. Not a lot of sunlight. And we'll come up with a character name later on. Alrighty. So, as always, let's get our dice out. One. Where's the autofocus? Focus on the 1. Oh well, you can see the 1. 2. 3. No, that's right. Yeah. 4. 4. And sure, let's go with that one for 5. Now remember, for this, we are rolling for the ability scores. So we roll the 5d6, we drop the lowest number, and add them up. Oh, that wasn't very good at all. 9. That's much better. 11, 17, 20. That's gonna go in one of the wizard's many needed stats. 10. Because as we know, wizards are very squishy. They don't get much armor. 11, 17. So you want to make sure either they're hard to hit or they can take a hit. See, I don't use many wizards or sorcerers. 2 more rolls. Because the first time I played a wizard or sorcerer, I think it was a sorcerer, I died before the first encounter. I wasn't happy about that. So 5, 11, 13. It ended up getting vetoed though, because my character was an elf sorcerer, so you know, stereotype. And the DM had said I was caught by surprise by the goblin that was standing in the campfire light because I was asleep. And elves don't sleep. I was also on guard duty for the first portion of the night. 18. So our numbers are 9, 20, 10, 17, 22, 18. Perfect. Okay. So, now we get our player's handbook out. First, let's see what bonuses we get for being a gnome. +2 constitution and a -2 strength. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, so for constitution, we're going to put our 18 in there so it becomes a 20. I guess I'll put the 10 in strength so it becomes an 8. Ugh, that's not good. Well, fortunately, the wizard's not going to be hitting many people. Sorry, my eyebrows are doing weird things today. Very weird things. So yeah, so not only did my elf have the fact that it wasn't sleeping and it was on guard duty, elves also have low light vision. So the fact that my elf didn't see the goblin in the campfire light, you know, we ended up having to take away the sneak attack die the d6. So my character didn't end up actually dying, so that's good. Okay, let's see. I get a size bonus on my armor class against everything bigger than me. So let's face it, as a wizard, use whatever you can get. Ooh, a +4 bonus on hide checks. +1 bonus on attack rolls. Now, of course, these are all unless I'm against a small or smaller character. Okay. Low light vision. Weapon familiarity with the gnome hooked hammer. +2 on saving throws against illusions. +1 on DC for illusion spells. So that's good. A +1 bonus on attack rolls against kobolds and goblinoids. +4 dodge bonus to armor class against giant type monsters, so that's good. +2 on listen. +2 on craft alchemy. And a couple spell-like abilities. Speak with animals for burrowing mammals for 1 minute. And if my charisma score is at least 10, I get once per day dancing lights, ghost sounds, and prestidigitation. Well, that's fun. If I'm a bard. But I'm not going to be a bard. Nope. Nope. Well, either way, it's still good. Okay, now we go look at the wizard class. Sorcerer. Multi-class. Why am I multi-class? Wizard. There we go. Let's see, for the wizard, I want to have Constitution, which I've got. Intelligence, and dexterity for the lack of armor. Otherwise, good to go. So intelligence, let's put our 22. We'll put 20 into dexterity. 17 in wisdom, and we'll put the 9 in charisma. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. Now, for hit points, we use a D4 for the Wizard. So, 9 hit points. All in all, not horrible, not the greatest, but not horrible. Okay, so -1. Oh, that's -2, 5, 6. Wow, this is the first time I've ever had negatives in my ability score. Sheet underneath still. Alrighty. Now for the good thing about being a wizard. No base attack bonus. No fortitude save. No reflex save. But at least I get +2 on my will save. Summon familiar. Scribe scroll. Three level 0 spells. 1 level 1 spell. Bonus spells. Let's see, my intelligence is +6, so I get 2 bonus level 1 spells per day. So that's good. Wait a minute. That's not my spells known. That's my spells per day. 3 and 1. Now let's see. Wizard spells known. Spells. Spells, bar sorcery domain. Oh, any number of spells. $177. This is so much easier for sorcerers. At least it just, you only know this many spells. Not you can know all these spells. guess we can look this up. D and D 3.5 wizard starting spells. Spellbooks, all 0 level plus 3 first level. Okay. So all 0 level, 3. Suppose I could keep that recorded somewhere for what's in the spellbook, but I don't really have a piece of paper on me, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, back to the good stuff. Ooh, what familiar should I use? Familiars. Bat, cat, hawk, lizard, owl, rat, raven, snake, toad, or weasel. Let's see. Gnomes are good with burrowing animals. So. Let's see. Snake. Sorry, I have my alarm set for when I was supposed to go for lunch at work. But I'm like, today was a half day, so I just went home early. Okay, you know what? I think she should have let's go with a hawk. Because why not, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hawk. So she got a +3 on spot checks in bright light. Okay. Class skills for a wizard. Concentration. Craft. Decipher script. Knowledge. Oh, all knowledges taken separately. Profession. Spellcraft. I get 2 plus my intelligence modifier, so 8 times 4 because it's character creation. Okay, I'm going to take advantage of my alchemy. Yeah, at level 1, you have 4 skill points you can put into ranks for a class skill, and you can put 2 into a cross-class skill, and each point costs, or each rank costs 2 points. Now we went through that list for the class skills. Generally, I like to stay with the class skills unless it's something super needed. Like, I've had a fighter that learned how to pick locks because we had no rogue. Because, you know, we got to a point in our campaign where we were stopped by a locked door. Campaign couldn't continued, or sorry about that. Campaign couldn't continue because of a locked door. Oh, I'm also doing this all in one take, so I'm not going to take out that blah. I'm really hoping it goes well because, you know, it's Dungeons and Dragons. I'm usually pretty good for that. Okay, now where was I? So I put 4 ranks in alchemy because that, coupled with my 2 racial points and my intelligence modifier, will give me 12 on an alchemy roll. That's cool. It's weird that appraise isn't one of the skills. Decipher script, because that'd be super useful in the event that we come across a scroll I need to read or something, where I could learn magic from it. Spellcraft. Let's put a couple knowledges in. Let's see. Arcane. Or Arcana, sorry. Let's do Knowledge Divine as well, because I think there's a prestige class I'm interested in for this character that requires Knowledge Divine. I think it's Knowledge Religion actually, but I'll just call it Divine for right now. Knowledge Geography, because it comes in handy for some various monsters. Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 2 that I can max out. Concentration. Almost forgot concentration. Oh, that would have been bad. And sure, let's put in another knowledge. This one will be knowledge local. Okay. So no base attack bonus, but a strength modifier of -1. Ugh. My grapple sucks. But basically be hugging people's legs. That'd be weird. Just hugging somebody's leg in a battle. Oh well. Okay. I'll put that dexterity modifier because I'm no good at wearing armor. That severely helps, actually. We'll pick the spells for the spellbook later. Oh, languages. Common and Gnomish, automatically. Let's do Dwarven, Elven, Draconic, Giant, Goblinoid. It's important to be able to speak to your enemies so you know what they're saying, especially if you want to negotiate to get out of the battle. Yeah, right. Who negotiates, right? I actually did have a group once that they tried to negotiate out of every battle. It didn't go well. I'm not entirely sure why they kept trying. Oh well. Okay, so now let's go through here. We're gonna write in our ability modifiers. 6, 5, Alright, so this character is definitely not the one who's going to try negotiating. 5, -1, -1, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 3, 5, 5, -1, -1, -1, 3, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 3, -1, 5, -1, 5. Ooh. Okay, so then the totals, we got 6, 5, -1, -1, 9, 6, 6, 10, -1, 6, -1, 5, 6, -1, -1, 3, 9, -1, -1. I may not have any ranks in hide, but with my size modifier and my dexterity modifier, I've actually got a 9. 10, 10, 10, 10, 6, 5, 5, 5, -1, -1, -1, 3, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 10, 3, 3, -1, 5, -1, 5. Not fantastic skills, but not horrible skills. I mean, when I make a rogue for the party, oh, the skills are going to be fantastic. I haven't decided what race I'm going to make the rogue, though. I might go generic and do halfling, but I also might go complicated and do half orc. Who knows? Could do anything. Comment down below what you think I should do race-wise for the halfling. Or not the halfling, for the rogue, sorry. And then there's still the 5th character that needs to be decided, so put your suggestions down there as well. Keep in mind, I've got Monster Manual 1 as well, so there are various monster races I could use. Basically anything that doesn't have a level adjustment to create it. I've also got various other books for starter classes, like the Psionics Handbook, and that's actually... Oh, I've got the Player's Handbook too, so I've got alternate builds as well. But, you know, feel free to comment down below. Okay, so next we move on to feats, or feat. 1 feat. I get 1 feat. Yeah. Skills are all set. Let's do knowledge while we're here. It is religion. Oh. Should have brought the complete arcane in with me. I'm creating the character in my son's room. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking either eschew materials or eschew materials or spell penetration. I might do spell penetration because Because there are things out there that have that spell resistance, right? Perfect. Now, on to even more fun stuff. Should we play using a deity for the gnome? Yeah, I think so. Let's do a deity. Let's see. Let's have our gnome worship Bacab, the god of magic. Why not? Wow. Okay, well, I need 9d6 to determine the age. I'm gonna roll 5 and then I'll roll the other 4. 10, 15, 17, 27, 30. Wow. Okay, the age is 70 years old. Which means there's 30 years left before middle age for this poor, poor gnome wizard. Oh well. Height 2d4. Gotta dig for those now. One. And 2. Foot 10 plus 7. 2 foot 10 plus 7. Let's see. 3 foot. 3 foot 5. And the weight is 35 pounds. So plus the 7 I rolled. So 42 pounds. Very light gnome, but she's squishy. Let's see, what name? Elise. Wondercry. Elise Wondercry. Because when she gets hit, she's gonna Wondercry. Okay. So now, move on to the equipment. I remember those. I said there were only a couple house rules. The second one is that I let everybody start with maximum gold for their class at character creation. So in this case, we've got 3d4 or 12 times 10, 120 to work with. character creation for the gnome. The Gnome Wizard. Gotta give her a dagger. Attack bonus 0. Fortunately, I get the +1 for being small. Damage 1d3 -1. Critical. Oh, good. I can score a critical hit and do up to 4 damage. Range 10 feet. Type piercing or slashing. She is not fighting. No armor, because she can't use armor. Well, there's only a 5% failure. But you do need to be proficient in light armor in order to wear light armor. There we are in the goods and services. Let's see. Let's do cold weather outfit. That's 5, 8. That's 8. Sorry, 8 plus the 2 for the dagger. So we have 110 left. Spell component pouch. Because I'm gonna need them components. That's what I like about divine casters. They don't need the components for the spells. Nope, can't afford an alchemist kit lab. Let's have a backup spellbook. Never know what's gonna happen. Merchant scale. Weigh components, why not, right? Or is that like a 2-level scale where... Oh yeah, I guess it would be. Well, either way, you can use that for components too. Okay. A mirror. That was another. So that's 2. Poem plus 2. 12 plus 30. Okay, so that's 81. 81 left. Yeah. Let's see. 81 gold coins to spend. Let's get 2 cure minor wound potions. It's always good to have, especially if you don't have a healer, which we might have to make anyway now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe we'll do a cleric for the 5th character. Or another kind of healer. So I use that 31. 31 down. Spending the gold is the hardest part of character creation, if you ask me. Let's do an hourglass. 6 left. Another spell component pouch, and a bedroll and a winter blanket. Which leaves us like 4 silver pieces. Silver pieces. Oil. That's a sign I was really just out of ideas to spend the gold on, unfortunately. I hope that part wasn't too boring. I was trying to help it along a little bit. Combat. Don't need to go over that quite now. Adventuring. Good stuff, good stuff. Magic. Here we are. Spells. This is where it's fun. Let's see, wizard. Okay, now let's check something real quick. School specialization. If desired, a wizard may specialize, but then never learns to cast spells from other schools. Essentially, the wizard gains exceptional mastery by neglecting the other studies. 1 additional spell per school. +2 on spellcraft to learn the schools. Spells, when choose whether to specialize and choose your specialty at 1st level. This time must also give up 2 other schools of magic, which become prohibited. Oh, okay. So I can specialize in 1 school and give up 2 schools. You know what? I'm not gonna do that this time around. Maybe next time I make a wizard, I'll do it. Who knows? But then again, I'll be when somebody else runs the game anyway. Because I don't like having my character participate too much. I don't like having my NPC part of the party, as it were, just because the players end up relying too much like a crutch on that character, and it's hard to, be an indifferent DM when your character's running the party. I usually find a way to avoid that. My character will only give helpful hints here and there, but only when everyone's completely stumped. But alas. Anyway, so I've got all level 0 spells in my book. I think I'm going to write out an actual spell book later for this character, just because it'll be easier to keep track that way. But for now, let's see. Mage armor. For sure. Detect undead. And let's do a damaging. Silly me. Always take magic missile. Always. Because no matter what, there will always be a time where you need to just 100% make sure you can hit something. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. You just got to be able to hit. Now, the really sad part, let's see my ability to lift things. Or lack thereof. It's not at this section of the book. Let's go look at the glossary or the index. Carrying weight, carrying weight, carrying weight. 161. Okay. Let's see, strength score is 8. I can carry. Light load is 26 pounds or less. A medium load is 27 to 53. Heavy load is 54 to 90. So I can lift up to 90 pounds over my head. I can lift off the ground 180 pounds. And I can push or drag. Let's do 90 times 5. 450 pounds. I've got no money left. The dagger weighs 1 pound. Quarter outfit weighs 7 pounds. Gross. Says 8 pounds right there. Bell pouch, another 4 pounds. 12 pounds. 15 pounds. 16 pounds. 16 and a half. Half, 20 and a half. Scale, 21 and a half. Oh, it's not going well. Two and 3/4. Still in light load. That was the last thing I needed, was for my gnome to only be able to move at half the distance, so they can move. She can move. Sorry, Elise Wandercry can move 20 feet. Her hit points are 9. Her armor class is 16. Flat-footed is 11. Touch is 16, so that's good. At least initiative is a +5. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Fortitude is +5. Reflex is +5. And will is also +5. So that's good. Grapple is -1. Base attack bonus is 0 + 1. So, silly me. Attack bonus on the dagger is 1. She does 1d3 -1 damage with the dagger, but she has a critical range of 19 to 20 for double damage. Not sure what I did there. Okay. She's got a lot of skills that are -1 on the roll, but I'm not too worried about those skills. She's not going to make skill checks with a lot of those. Let's face it. She's not going to be trying to handle an animal. Except for her familiar. Her familiar doesn't count, though. For her familiar is basically an intelligent animal on its own, in its own right. She can see pretty clearly in the low light, and hard to cast illusions on. Decent against kobolds and goblinoids and giants. She has mage armor, detect undead, magic missile. She can speak common, gnomish, dwarven, elven, draconic, giant, and goblinoid. So that's good. A 0 on the arcane spell failure, so that's good. You know, no chance of failure there. Spell save chance. Oh yeah, guess I'll look that up. Spell save DC. Spells in magic. Arcane spells. Level. Descriptor. Spell descriptions. Choosing a spell. Counterspell. Spell failure. Guess I can start moving forward now. Okay, there we go. Against your spells, DC plus the level of spell plus bonus for relevant ability. Okay. So spell save DC is 6 plus. Dang it. Level spell. Okay. So it's 10 plus 6, so 16, 17, because, no, I got spell penetration. Okay, so 16 plus the spell level, so I'm casting magic missile. Well, that They don't get a save on that. Oh well. So, there we go. I think that's everything. So there we have it. Oh, hang on, let me erase my notes at the top of the page. Erase them not very well. So here we have Elise Wandercry. Our Gnome Wizard. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Again, please comment below what race you think, it was race, what race I should make, what race you think I should make the rogue. Sorry for stumbling there. And what the 5th character of this party should be. I'm still saying some kind of healer because there is no healer. There's the fighter, the ranger's arguable as a healer, and now the Gnome Wizard. Okay, so other than that, have a peaceful day.